Welcome to another episode of Looking at Grain Equipment. Today we're going to be looking at cushion boxes. You see, not all cushion boxes are created equal. There's a big variation of cushion boxes and how they're made. Today we're going to be looking at a couple different styles and what I would like to see for improvements. Start with this cushion box right here. Okay, there's a lot of things I don't like about this cushion box. It has, when you pivot it, it pivots right here. So when you pivot it, if you don't have it pivoted right, when you measure your pipe, you can screw up on your pipe length. So these here I don't like at all. Also, inside, there's no adjustments. So if you're running full capacity, works great. If you're running low capacity coming out of a dryer, not so great. So we're going to move on and we're going to look at a couple other styles. What I like, what I don't like. The idea of a cushion box is to hold a pocket of grain so that when the grain comes down the pipe, it goes into a chamber so that the grain builds up and the new grain coming in wears on that pocket of grain. These here, they were installed. We ended up tearing them out. For a couple years, we thought they were the way to go, but I don't care for them. We're going to go over here. Now we have some round cushion boxes. A lot of companies make round cushion boxes. Just because a cushion box is round doesn't mean it's like another one that's round. Not all round cushion boxes are created equal. There is huge variations, and what's in the internals matters. The goal of a cushion box at the end of a spout is to hold a pocket of grain, and the grain coming down the spout hits grain, and the grain cushions itself. If a cushion box is designed right and it holds a pocket of grain correctly, it will never wear out because the grain wears on the grain. If not designed right, they will wear out no matter what. Like they will just wear out. So in this one, as you see here, you might not hardly be able to see, but coming straight down, this one holds a nice pocket of grain. This here is built back 1.5 inches, so the grain comes in, hits that back plate, hits the pocket. This is the 6-inch. This plate, this pivot, is back 1.25 inches from the edge of the hole. So this one works flawlessly. Now let's go over and look at the 8-inch and 10-inch. I opened up a 10-inch so we can actually look at how it works. So we can actually get a better view of how it works. So the grain goes in through there, and there is a pocket made there. This back plate right here can adjust up to hold more grain in there if your cushion box is so that it's more straight up where the grain's coming straight down. You adjust this up. If it's down level like this, you keep that down the whole way so grain can boil over the top. In here, along the bottom here, that holds the pocket of grain, and any grain that comes down through here boils back, comes out here, or boils over the top of there. You end up with 4 inches of grain that the other grain is flying into. The problem with this one is this plate is even with here. So the grain coming in here actually hits this edge, which is a problem. this pivot point right here is up too far. This needs to get moved down here, 1.5 inches away from this flange ring right here. If we move that shaft down 1.5 inches, this will be the best cushion box ever built. This is a Lambton cushion box. All of the round ones that I showed you so far are Lambton cushion boxes. And this here you leave down when it's at a shallow slope like this. If you have a steep spout that is like 70 degrees, then you bring that up to make sure it brings everything in, holds a better pocket with being straight up. There's the gap down there at the bottom where this pocket can empty out, and that gap is adjustable from the outside of the cushion box. Takes a 5/16 bolt in here, and you adjust whether you have it open or closed. So if you're running out of a dryer where you're running a couple hundred bushel an hour in an 8-inch pipe, you close it up and it holds a pocket in there. Does not plug because you have such a big hole here, and it can go over the top here. So when you're running a dryer, low capacity, you close it. If you're feeding a dryer and you're plug filling and the customer calls and says cushion box keeps plugging, you just adjust this open, make sure that's open so that when the grain goes away below, it empties out. All that adjustment can be done from the outside. Farmer doesn't have to be up on top of the bin making adjustments inside the cushion box. Those adjustments are made when the pipe is hot. So, a big part of the reason I'm making this video is we decided to build our own cushion box. In building our own cushion box, we wanted a big feature we wanted it to hold grain. This is our own design. And round cushion box, access door up here. We wanted it to hold a pocket of grain, be economical, not hit the edge. If you look down across there, this edge is 2 inches down from a straight line down across. But the backside isn't adjustable. This here is not adjustable. And after building this, reviewing it, we decided that if Lambton could make their 8, 10, 12-inch cushion boxes like their 6-inch, we would just take this cushion box and throw it away. So if you look, this is 6-inch cushion box. This plate that fastens this shaft is 1.25 inches below. So when the grain comes in here, down across there, there is no way for the grain to ever hit that edge in there. No way for it to ever hit that edge, because it's going to be up higher. It's going to be 1.25 inches above that as it comes down across. So we decided this cushion box has a big access door, has all of the features we would want. This is a 6-inch cushion box, and I must say, it's designed flawlessly. This is the 10-inch cushion box. We have an 8-inch cushion box over there. Here, this has the big access door. So if you need to work on anything, you can actually get in it to unplug it or to adjust things or to work on it. You have all of the adjustments you might want. They come factory adjusted the way they should be for most applications. If we could move this plate down 1.25 inches, this shaft, move it down, 1.25 inches. Make this plate stick down 1.25 inches so that this sets against it, and that plate go down 1.25 inches so it sets against this plate when it's down and everything's moved down 1.25 inches. It would be the perfect cushion box. There we have it. This is a 10-inch cushion box, I believe. And we got this here moved down. These things still have the adjustment. If you look down in here, it's the straight line on the bottom of that lip right there aims for there. And the plate is down here. So any grain coming in, that's a over 1 inch drop. So any grain coming in would have to drop to hit that hole, and there's the angle piece on that hole, so it's gonna go into the pocket. Depending how much grain flow you have, you can adjust this so that pocket is open some if you want. This here backboard here is adjusted halfway up right now. That can go up higher or it can go down more depending on how big of a pocket of grain you want to hold. So now we have the most advanced cushion box on the market. This exceeds any other box that we've run, and it's priced to sell. We got a 10-inch right there, we got an 8-inch right here, and we got the 12-inch right here. So there you have it. Designed exactly like a cushion box should be designed.